Internet, back with another stream. Hopefully this time I don't have the whole tripod issue like last time where it was covering like that much of the screen. Try to fix that this time. Just wait for about 5-ish people to get on and then I'll start doing stuff. Hey people, welcome to the stream. Alright, 2 people right now. I'll just wait for about 5 and then I'll start showing off the stuff because I've got a lot more planned. Yeah, this is just gonna be another customizing stream of me customizing stuff because why not? Why not stream it? It worked well last time, so I guess I'm gonna do this more often. Try to get a better angle. But yeah, we've got some of the new additions today are Starscream and Bumblebee. So those are the 2 we're gonna start, and then we're just gonna update a couple other ones. All right, we got about 5 people now, so I think I'll actually start doing stuff. Welcome to the stream, everyone. This is just another customizing stream of me rambling and customizing. So I'll try to answer all your questions or whatever in the stream, but it's hard to concentrate on both at the same time. Yeah, here's Ratchet. I didn't really show him off much. I did a little bit off camera with the green on his arms. But yeah, it's based off of 2007 and Revenge of the Fallen, obviously. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this one's turning out. Yeah, I guess I'll just show them off individually. So here we have Jolt, who probably got the most work off camera. I just did a little bit of customizing today. Here's the head. That's kind of what I did the most of. I'm trying to make it look more movie accurate, but he's got so many concept heads that it's really hard to choose which one. And I also added some black detailing right here, right there, basically in every single spot. But yeah, he's getting close to done, but I wouldn't say he's done yet. Soundwave is probably done. I just wanted to show him in there. Yeah, there's Soundwave. Nobody cares. Soundwave's like the lamest one here. So I think the one I want to get done the most would have to be Starscream, because I've had him for years. He was one of my first studio series, and I still have not customized him, which is kind of surprising. So I'll just look up some concept art or something and then go from there. Okay. So, yeah, I'll just show them off one last time. Here's Ratchet. Here's the back. Well, the side. Here's the back. I might get rid of all this gray stuff because that's really nasty. But, yeah. There's Ratchet. Here's Jolt. He's got stuff everywhere. Doesn't look that much different than the official release, but he's got a lot of work on him. And then here's Megatron again. I haven't changed this one. He's still the same. He's got to be one of my favorites, so I'm really proud with how this turned out. But yeah, it's Megatron. Optimus also got some off-camera work. I'll show him off last. The Fallen is another one that I want to work on because I don't think he's done yet. I like the orange, but it's not reddish enough for me. Because I think in the movie it was more red. But here's the Fallen. I did paint the screaming monkey face too. So there's that. Yeah. It's always hard to put this back on. Yeah, it's good enough. And then, oh yeah, Starscream's taller than Optimus. That's something I can't unsee. Here's Optimus right here. I did try putting on the highlight orange yellowish thing, but I just cannot get it to work unless I want to repaint the flames, and I'm terrible at painting flames, so I'm just going to keep it as is. So here is Optimus. Here's the head, which is probably my favorite part of it. There you go. Here's the torso. This is what it looks like underneath. I did do work like in here too, but you really can't see it. Yeah, he's got a ton of gold detailing. And the new additions would have to be the new blue color I used. I think it's new. It might not be. And then I put flames on it over. Yeah, I also like just went over all the blue, put the flames on right there. It's kind of hard to see. Yeah, those are just hand painted. I might want to redo that one. That one's not very good. Here's the back. I don't think I've showed it off yet. You can tell I tried the highlighting, but yeah, it's just bad. It's just really bad. I'm not doing that again. But yeah, there's Optimus Prime. Probably my favorite one yet out of these ones that I've been showing off. But yeah, I'll start off with Starscream. Yeah, it's good enough. I think Dark of the Moon and Revenge of the Fallen are the same design, so just keep it from there. Yeah. All right. I don't know if I want to go over this in like all gray because I feel like it would just get rid of all the tattoos and all that. I might, but yeah, Byway Ironhide's pretty nice. I'm thinking about getting it. I know it's on sale on Amazon Prime or some random KO. Looks just like the Byway one. I'm thinking about picking that up just to throw it in my Dark of the Moon shelf because I already have an Ironhide for my 2007 and it'd be kind of nice to have one for Dark of the Moon. My Revenge of the Fallen Autobots are just terrible. I have like none. And yeah. I hope we get a, yeah, I think the Wheeljack's coming out. I think it'll be here next year. I don't know though, but I did hear it was announced. I love painting. It's always so much fun. This is the best part though, just taking off all the paint. So satisfying. Yeah, this will only take a minute. I had ideas of what I wanted to talk about, but we'll see if I remember. Joy seeing Q get executed in Dark of the Moon. Yeah, I mean, he is hideous and an abomination for Wheeljack, but yeah. I still will get his thing, though, just because I'm that addicted to Transformers. It's kind of sad. I'm just kind of deciding where I want to start with this, but I think it has to be the purple that goes, like, right here. Because, okay, really. I'm going to try to keep him stable, but this Starscream sucks for standing. He's just awful. He always falls over. Yeah, I mean, customs are hit or misses. I've made a couple abominations myself. You're never going to see them because they get hidden. They're in a bin. Alright. I never have to paint with purple, so it's going to take me a while to find this. It's like a purplish pink. Oh, by the way, the stream will be a lot longer this time. I think I'll be able to go for like 2 hours maybe. Alright. Yeah, I gotta find a better picture because these just suck. But yeah, the next video might change. I was thinking about a different idea that I wanted to do that I feel like might be better. It's going to be, hey Transformers Nerd Stop Motions, welcome to the stream. It's really entertaining here. I haven't done anything. But yeah. There's not a lot of images of Bayverse Transformers, which is always annoying when you have to customize them. But yeah, alright. So the purple is probably a mix between blue. I don't think I have a purple that's like decent enough. Am I making Skywarp? No, I'm just trying to fix up this Dark of the Moon, Revenge of the Fallen Starscream. I'm just making it look more accurate, I guess. I don't have enough Starscreams to make customs. It's something I want to do, but I just can't right now. No idea how this purple is going to turn out. It might be awful. Yeah, it looks like maroon. That's just bad. Yeah, that might work. It's good enough. For some reason, they really made him white rather than gray. Yeah, Studio Series, the early ones especially, like Revenge of the Fallen Megatron, not Soundwave, isn't painted either. But Studio Series has been getting better with that. Like Sideways and Galvatron are pretty recent, and they're pretty well painted. Don't want to make it more red. What am I doing? Take the amplified blue paint and the reversal red paint. Combine the two to make it imagine as custom purple paint. Yay! I always thought Stinger and Dino were the same person. Maybe. I mean, that looks good. That looks good enough. I hate mixing paint. You've seen my olive green Megatron. That's just awful. That was my attempt at making the right color. That was bad. Here we go. It's always scary putting the first paint on a custom. I have PTSD from ruining like so many Transformers. They were all awful too though, so it wasn't that terrible. And I'm a lazy customizer, so I like always make like random paint drips on stuff and then have to scratch it off later with like a toothpick. But it's fine. Whatever. I might as well just like paint over this anyways because I don't really like the whitish color. Wow, I did not know that Wheeljack's voice actor died. I knew Dino and Sentinel Prime, but that sucks, I guess. Yeah, Leonard Nimoy died, I think, like a couple years ago. Alright. Yeah, I don't know if I want to go all gray on this guy or not because it's going to mess with the tattoos. I'll see how it looks. I ruined my evasion mode Optimus Prime. I even got him sealed and just ripped open the box. Rip. Cliff Jumper and Bayverse. Yeah. Crayola. Yikes. Yikes. I have not done that yet, thankfully. I'm going to start with the wire thing he has going on with his arms. So that seems simple and easy. But yeah, I think this new idea will be better. And I think I will come back to what I was originally going to do. It's just like I'm missing one thing. one thing that I kinda need for it, but not really. I've used Sharpies in the past. I've only used silver, but I haven't had much luck with it. So I just like painting more because it's more reliable. Mine when he came home. My parents were home and he was in my room. Yikes. Sentinel Prime's Rust Cannon works on Cybertronians, but what would it do to humans? Probably just like kill them. I don't know. Yeah. So it looks like it's just red. That's pretty easy. That looks good enough. Yeah, it just looks like all these are red. Oh, did you not learn? Yeah. It turned into rust, yeah. I like slapping my fingers with a dry brush. I plan to look weathered and dirty. Yeah, I do that too. It was really fun making my custom Dark of the Moon Megatron and his cloak. I just like covered my hands in paint and just like crumpled it up like 8 times. So what do you guys think about Transformers 1? I know that's coming out probably this fall, but I don't know. Titans Return Galvatron is almost $70 on Amazon. That is a scam. That's just a total scam. The Legacy one's only like $28. The red wire is actually looking good. If the paint dries and gets rubbery, it will add to the wire. I mean, technically, this one always, this type of paint, I don't know what it is, but it always feels rubbery and gets, it's fun to peel off, but if you've seen, well, in person, my Power of the Primes Abominus that I customized, that thing feels like solid rubber. Yeah, I'm really liking how these red wires are turning out. There's very something unsettling about Transformers 1. That's what I thought too. It kind of looked AI generated for the first time. I'm excited because I'm a fan of Transformers. Honestly, hyped because Rise of the Beast kind of missed loads of expectations. Yeah, they hyped up Rise of the Beast a little too much for what it was. Like, I feel like they should have taken a massive step back. The Maximals were a total, like, that was like a step too far. They should have waited for that. My reaction to the Transformers 1 designs was the same reaction to, yeah, I agree with that. I was just shocked. I couldn't believe it. It looked like it was AI generated. At first, it looked really bad, but honestly now, I don't mind it too much. Yeah. So it looks like Starscream also has some blue wires in there. So, let's see. I think I might have painted one of his blue ones red. But yeah, these are all wires too. I always hate painting stuff like this because if you ever get it in like the cracks or something and need to get rid of it, it's really annoying. I did a custom 10 Jazz as Dark of the Moon paint job. Neat. Maximals needed their own film. Yeah, I agree with that. They were way too rushed. You should wait for the red ones to dry in like 5. Yeah, I'm not going to paint them right away. And look at that. Look at that. I don't even know how that got on there. It's fine. I'll paint over it anyways. In my opinion, I think Legacy Blitzwing is cheaper than Concept Art Megatron. Yeah. Legacy Blitzwing is the cheapest, like, leader class I've seen in a long time. He's, like, everywhere for $35, even in store. Remember my recipe sequel topic yesterday. I may or may not. I'm forgetting a lot of stuff from yesterday. Anyways, guys, Prime Day is today. I've looked. There's some decent stuff on there. Like if you want Byway, Sentinel Prime, and Ironhide, they're cheaper on there. But other than that, there's the Decepticon 4-pack is on sale for like $50 less. So if you want that, I'd recommend picking it up. How do you get all these guys so fast? I don't know. I just buy too many of them. I forgot Blitzwing is purple and yellow. Yeah, not in the Bumblebee. Can Sideswipe BAYVERSE be Rise of the Beast Mirage? Yeah, obviously. I mean, the thing about all those BAYVERSE versus like the reboot verse stuff is like the BAYVERSE stuff is always like twice the height, and it's like not even fair. And the BAYVERSE ones are just like a lot stronger and advanced. Don't set it in 2001. Yep, I remember that now. Yep. Sorry if I like keep going off screen. It's like really annoying to paint like when it's on vertically. What was the first Transformers figure? I think you mean in my collection, but it might be I honestly don't even know. Probably like some random Optimus Prime or something. BAYVERSE, yeah. Early BAYVERSE is amazing. I mean, I like Age of Extinction in some parts, but it was totally like it just like the last night. It was trying to do way too much in one movie. Can't understand Megatron when he first transforms into a bot in 2007. I think he's saying Megatron or Megatron, but yeah, I think he's saying Megatron. Late 2000s. Yeah, I'd agree with that. The golden age of Transformers was around like 2010 to 2011, somewhere around there, when Transformers Prime and like all of that was on. Like basically 2007 until like basically AOE came out. Now the 4-pack is 149. Black. Yeah, I think the 4-pack on Amazon is only $100 right now, but I do not know. Rise of the Beast could have been better. Bumblebee definitely wins. Yeah. My library has season 1 of TFP. Yeah. Robots in Disguise 2015 is like the biggest, most annoying thing to ever exist. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing here. These are all just red. It's so... Starscream's just weird. Like, he did not get enough screen time in the BAYVERSE. Like, the Decepticons, like, just got thrown around. They definitely should have gotten more screen time. Like, by themselves, too. Like, that Fallen scene with Megatron. Makes Starscream look homeless. I don't have his here. There you go. He's got a cloak or something. That's his homeless blanket. There. Now he's homeless. I hate how they reuse names from shows. Like, yeah, it's just because they want to save money on copyright stuff, but trademark stuff. But yeah, it's really annoying when you have to talk about stuff. Hasbro should make Bumblebee toys that have retractable battle masks. I mean, it's cool, but I feel like if they just added replacement heads, it would be better. Because the battle mask always, like, kind of ruins the unmasked kind of look. I don't know. Probably gonna have to come back to this guy, and then I'm gonna start on Bumblebee, because I'm just like having a brain fart with this. This is ugly Bumblebee, and I'm gonna try to fix him. Yeah, he did not have any noises or lines. I'm sorry, guys. There's a wasp on my screen. Not anymore. Yeah, we're gonna start with this. Oh, I looked up the Camaro. It's not very helpful. I mean, the Camaro mode on this guy is pretty good, but the robot mode has like the ugliest. Like, what is this? I'm hoping KO Toys should make small studio series Bumblebee. I mean, it'd be cool. It'd be cool if they downscaled stuff. Wait, I'm supposed to be on summer break, yeah. How's your guys' summer? Mine's been pretty good. Pretty busy, but pretty good. I'm definitely not posting as much as last summer because last summer was crazy. I tried painting the Dark of the Moon version of him, but it looks too yellow. Yeah, so now he looks like a KO. Yeah, that sucks. Color matching is the worst part of painting. So it looks like I literally just put a darker gray on this guy and it works. Yeah, that might be all I have to do. I don't know. I think this summer the reason why like there's not as much content for Transformers stop motion has to be because like Rise of the Beasts was like a major content for farm for me. It was so easy to post. I was way too motivated. Plus, like, I was only really making recreations, and they did amazing. Like, that's how I got monetized. Like, without it, I'd probably still not have enough watch hours and whatever. Well, actually, no. It's just I couldn't get monetized. Also, a KO company is upsizing core class fix to fit studio series. Well, that's nice. Yeah, Transformers was definitely revived last year. Like, the memes were everywhere. But yeah, now it's kind of dead. Like, the Rise of the Beast trailer did so well on YouTube. But, like, once the movie came out, nobody watched it. I think they just have to start slow, stop spending so much money on these things, and, like, build back that foundation they had. I really don't know what I want to do with this. This one's good enough. Yeah, so just paint everything dark gray. Definitely gonna cop Optimus Prime so I can have yeah. I have recipes, but I think Cheaters is kind of goofy. Yeah, Studio Series Cheater is kind of weird in some spots. They made no money from the movie. Yeah, so that's why they're overcharging for the toys. Because, like, the price of a deluxe back in my day was $15. Now we're up to, what is it, like 25, 27, something crazy. Like, they do not need to be charging that much. And they're getting smaller, too. It's not even, like... It's just bad overall. Actually, yeah. Actually, I don't know where to buy them. Yeah. I just pirated the film on June 10th. Day after the release. That's crazy. I actually bought the disc. The Blu-ray one. Because I have like a PS5 so I can just play it on there. Because I don't own a VCR because I'm just way too young for that. I used to, but... Thinks we need a Studio Series Commander Class DevCon. Me. Why'd they cancel it? Honestly. Like, seriously, we need another Ultra Magnus. You've already made like 20 in the past year. That's what I hate about like G1 is it gets way too much attention and like love for what it is. Cause like they already have good versions of stuff and then they come out with slightly better versions and it just eats up the budget. So we can't get BAYVERSE stuff. It just sucks. With PS4, but I don't have the disc for just the BAYVERSE. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get the BAYVERSE one because I don't own a disc for that. By the way, guys, I made a new stop motion video. Yeah, go check out Elite Magnus's video when you're done watching this. There you go. There's a free shout out. When was the last BAYVERSE Studio series released? That I'm gonna have to think about. It's probably when Mohawk got released with Concept Megatron and all of them. But there might be another one that I'm forgetting about. Hey, Creation Matrix, welcome to the stream where I customize stuff terribly. In the 90s or something. Mohawk was released. Yes, he was. I actually like that. Like, for some reason, when Studio Series got announced, I wanted Mohawk because I'm gonna be honest here. I'm coming out of the closet as a TLK enjoyer. It's very, very huge for me to announce that. Imagine Studio Series Cemetery win. That'd be pretty cool if they like recolored the dreads into the vehicles. Devastator. Devastator is awesome. 86 Optimus is very devious. In my opinion, he's slightly overrated. Like, he looks good, don't get me wrong, but like, I don't like where Studio Series 86 is going. Because, like, it's starting to... It's just mini masterpiece, obviously, but, like, if you look at, like, the early 86 stuff, it doesn't really look the same as, like, the modern stuff. Because, like, it just looks way too cartoon accurate. Me, personally, I'm just going to pass on it. I mean, it looks good, but, like, eh. Do we have an 86 RC? Yeah, we do. It's just on, every website and, like, every store for, like, half the price because it sucks. $75 people, though. Thank you. Let's see if we can top last night. I think we got, like, 138. I think vertically, like, streaming like this, I think it, like, shows up on the shorts feed. So I think it's, like, slightly better to do it this way. You can't see as much, which is pretty annoying. I like doing it the other way. Hey, DBart2, welcome to the stream. I think I got my last Transforming Fig 2 on Christmas. Not me. I've been spending way too much money on these things, like, constantly. My collection has probably, like, doubled in the past year. I've been collecting for, like, years. So, for the people who did watch, What If Ratchet Survived episode 3, what did you guys think about that? Because I didn't really ask last time. My only non-transforming one is Super 7 Unicron. I'd say so. Gee, what figures have I gotten recently? Well, off of eBay, I've gotten a lot. It's been a lot. I've gotten the 06 version of this guy right here. Because I didn't have that, and now I have my 2007 shelf done. And then I got Dark of the Moon Bumblebee. I got basically all the Constructicons I needed for Devastator. Overload's my only KO because I'm not paying $150 for Devastator's crotch. Yeah. Like the 3rd episode, but it's kind of confusing though. I mean, I'll take any like feedback. So if you guys like have like any ideas like how I could make it better, I'd love to hear it. I'm pretty proud of that episode, though. I think it was pretty good. But yeah, I'd have to agree the time skips are a little, like, confusing. But yeah, I feel like the best part of that episode was probably, like, the whole Autobots reuniting, but, like, bootleg because it was too lazy to make it. Oh, I don't storyboard. Good luck storyboarding. I did it like once and I realized it took like way too long, so I just gave up on it. I'd say the quote placement, as you said, the time skips are confusing aspects. Yeah, I gotta be better about that. I think I did it pretty good in the 2nd episode, but at the same time, I don't know. I'm just trying to make the videos short because I do want to keep the retention up. I don't want to like have a 10-minute like this. Like, you know how there's a lot of stop motions out there where it's just like this, like it's just freeze frames of like two characters talking for like 3 minutes, and it's the most boring thing I've ever watched. Just say, yeah. Hey, Blaster Stop Motion, welcome to the stream. 35 minutes in. I'm thinking about getting another Studio Series Brawl, maybe from not YouTube, eBay, and making it into Deep Desert Brawl, because I just really like that design. And I think like Brawl isn't too expensive on eBay, so I think it'd be pretty cool. Watch the full episode as long as it is in 35 minutes. There's still shots for dialogue. Yeah. I'm just trying to keep it short, because what I was going with the whole series is like something that Michael Bay would actually do, and not like something that a Transformers fan would want. But, well, kind of, but I'm not like completely changing the whole thing so it's something that a Transformers fan would want. I want it to be realistic that Michael Bay could make it at some time. Yikes. Yeah, they need to re-release Brawl. Like, maybe a Nest Brawl, that would be pretty cool. I like what they were doing with the whole Nest thing. It's a really neat idea to, because we don't get enough repaints in the BAYVERSE Studio Series line. More action-focused on the story. Yeah, and less of the dialogue in my series, which is more problematic than good. I mean, I agree, but at the same time, that's kind of what Transformers is. I don't think there's ever been, like, even Transformers Prime, like, it's a great show, but compared to, like, any show that's not, like, for Transformers standards, it's amazing and above average, but, like, for normal standards with story, it's just average-ish. Like, it's good, but, like, there's some issues. Like, there's not really any character development. If they don't re-release Brawl, I'm gonna brawl into their executives. Jeez. Yeah. If they don't, I agree. We rate them in tanks. Let's go. I found someone who likes Transformers. Yeah, welcome to the stream of 74 people that like Transformers, right? I'm assuming you all do, but I don't know. Brawl should have been in the 15th anniversary pack. Yeah, I agree, but I think the reason they didn't is because it would have been so expensive. But at the same time, like, they're charging, like, they knew that 15th anniversary Autobot pack is gonna get scalped for, like, insane prices. So I don't think it's that much of a stretch to sell that Decepticon pack for a lot more and just include everyone. Transformers Prime was extremely rushed and production was messy. Yeah, I mean, I can see it. A lot of the episodes are just whatever. Prime was rushed. Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I grew up watching Transformers Prime. It was, like, my favorite show when I was younger. But, like, I think I've grown to, like, animate it a lot more. Because I feel like story-wise and, like, actual, like, writing-wise, animated is better. Animation-wise, it's subjective because it's obviously something else. It's trying to be something different entirely. Transformers Prime animation is actually, like, really amazing, though. Get back, I left for a few seconds, and you made a work of art. Maybe. Wait, why am I trying to learn on summer break? I don't know. You probably should stop. Wasn't Prime one episode per week? I think it was. That's how I remember it. But I think it had breaks in between every now and then, because obviously it takes forever to do that level of animation. What was the rarest SS figure in your guys' opinion? Maybe it's probably one of those, like, Japanese exclusive, like, Nemesis Primes or something. Or there's probably, like, a golden version of something out there. Is however you spell it. I don't know what that says. Jurassic Park X Transformers. Maybe. I mean, if you like Jurassic Park, they should remake Prime, but don't screw it up. Like, keep the massive story beats, but tweak a few things. yeah, I think we need to go back to Transformers Prime level stuff. I think we need to start making good quality content again and get like the shows back to how they were, because Earthspark is not enough. Earthspark is like okay at best, and it really doesn't look like it's gonna pull in any new fans besides maybe like younger kids. But I feel like Transformers needs to like re-solidify its like appeal to like older audiences, because like right now it's whatever. 60th wave, so Cliff Jumper and Blitzwing. Maybe, because I feel like that was over 2020, so maybe. SS33 Bone Crusher. I actually own that. I do own that. I think I bought it when it like first came out. Yeah. I have the NES one, but not the OG. I mean, the NES one looks really cool. I was thinking about getting it a couple days ago. I dropped Earthspark on episode 3. I gave it a shot, and it's just too kiddie. I agree. It's Transformers has become like way too kiddie. Like Transformers animated in Prime, what they did right was like appealing to all audiences, and that's probably why they're like more beloved than like the stuff right now. Because Cyberverse is better than a lot of them, but like recently Transformers has just been like too child focused. Like they have rescue bots for that. They can do that. SS109, finally found him last Tuesday. I think that's Megatron. I got him on GameStop, the website, because it was kind of a free way to get him, because it was just online and it wasn't out of stock, surprisingly. Have I ever seen JD Red Knight? Not in person, but online. Earthspark was mid. I feel like it was too focused on the humans. Probably. From what I saw, I only watched the first episode before I gave it up. Like, the voice acting was too cringy for me. I'm too old for that. Oh yeah, SS14. Never saw that in person. Oh, that's Ironhide. Yeah. Ironhide is crazy. I think Shadow Raider is apparently rare too. Is 86B in stores yet? I don't know, but I know a lot of people are getting him. I'm gonna pass on him. I've got that, well, if I see him like on discount, probably never gonna happen. Or in person, because in person, the like buyer's regret takes over. Well, not regret. I just buy everything in sight when it comes to Transformers. It's kind of bad. Earthspark recapped off all G1 in a stupid way. Yeah, it shouldn't have connected to G1. It looks nothing like G1. And it looks terrible overall. And I don't like how they like gender bend like characters like Skywarp. Like, just make a new character. Don't like, you know, change existing characters like that. Or at least do it good, but it's just dumb. E6B is very small but dense. Yeah, that's what I figured he was going to be. I'm going to pass because I like G1. I grew up with it, but like it's just not good enough for me to care. I have to switch game for Earthspark, and it doesn't really tell you where to go in the game. I mean, I was thinking about getting the game like a month ago because I felt like I saw it on sale or something, and I was like, why not? I played the Cyberverse game, and it was like really bad. But yeah. Really, I never saw Shadow Raider ever. Yeah, I think he's rare. I think I gotta do like a customizing showcase sometime. I might do that on the second channel though, like just like shorts or something. He looks good and fits well with Spike. Well, that's good. Bumblebee was very dumb for his color scheme. Yellow is one of the most unused colors on cars. Wow, I'm just terrible. I kind of like the yellow. It's really iconic because it's like unused, so it's like when you see it, you know it's him. And I don't know, yellow is a primary color, so it's pretty recognizable. Imagine if Transformers actually gets another good game. I honestly don't think that's going to happen because Reactivate, I've given up on it entirely. I don't think it's coming out ever. Or if it is, it's going to come out completely broken and terrible. Have you thought to do Transformers skits? Yeah, I have. I think the next video I'm putting out, because as I said, I'm switching ideas from that what if video. This one's technically a what if, but it's more of a skit than a what if. It's going to have what if in the title, but it's a skit. kind of. But, yeah, the next video is going to be a skit. So, I'm sorry for the series fans, but don't worry, I'll get back to What If Ratchet Survived. Hopefully old games get relisted. That's what I'm hoping for. I tried getting Devastation recently, and I got a broken copy. So I did resend it back, and the seller is giving me a refund, but I will have to repurchase it. In my opinion, Devastation is the best Transformers game that they've put out, because like it's just so replayable. It's got amazing gameplay. Like Fall of Cybertron and War for Cybertron are good games. Like they're really good, but like after playing them for the first time or so, like they just aren't as good. Like the multiplayer is good, but like yeah, like the story you can only play a couple times before you get bored of it. The Earthsparks game map is pretty big, but it doesn't tell you where to go and do something until you were supposed to do. Yeah. Battery is at 2%. Well, good luck charging it. Mine's at 19. I might have to plug this in. I think it's possible to still stream though. Never had a proper TF games. Yeah. There's not really any recent ones, so it's really hard to get a hold of them. It's only possible if you buy like used copies, which really sucks because they're really hard to find. Like I play on PS5, so it's like impossible to find a PS4 disc for Devastation. Everything else is crazy cheap. I own the PS3 version of it, but like you can't, it's not cross compatible, which really sucks. I need my mom's permission to get the Grail, y'all, and it's cheaper than people sell it for. Well, good luck getting your Grail. The only old game was War for Cybertron from my friend. That's cool. Plus they're expensive. Yeah, they're all crazy expensive. The PS4 version of everything is just crazy expensive, like, and the Xbox One version, but the PS4 version of like every Transformers game is like exceptionally expensive. Because like if you want a new copy, you gotta play. Yeah, you've got to pay like $300, I think, on Amazon to get it. But Amazon's not a real great place to get like retired sets and stuff. But yeah. If you guys have any questions like at all about What If Ratchet Survived, like what events happened like off camera that I might have skipped over, just whatever. What paints do I use? I have folk arts, metallics for all the metal-y kind of stuff, and then this is what I mainly use for like everything else is just this. I got it on Amazon for a birthday present a couple years ago. Also, they're selling it in Vegas, and I'm in Pennsylvania, so can't wait for that freak when I get it. I'm liking how this is turning out. Yeah, it looks a lot better than it did. I'm trying to show it off. Acrylic paint, I'll buy one. I might have to look on Amazon Prime right now for like paint, because I know somebody in the last stream recommended that I get Tamiya, and I've seen like multiple YouTubers like CW Studio, Stellarless Prime, some people like that use it and they like it. Pig is turned into a grail. What's your grail? I guess like that's a question in general, not just like, you know. What's your guys' grail? For me, I think it was Combiner Wars Devastator. But then it became Studio Series Devastator, because Devastator is like my favorite Decepticon next to Shockwave. So he's always just crazy hard to get though. AoE Evasion Mode Prime. That one's a good one. That's a good figure. I got it like a year ago, and it's got to be one of my favorite Optimus Prime modes. It really does hold up too. It's not too bad for Studio Series standards. Like, if you have it, you probably don't need a Studio Series version. Combiner Wars Computron. Ooh, good luck getting that one. If you mean the box set, too, it's crazy. Acrylic paint is permanent, right? Well, yes. Like, it'll stay on there, but it's easy to scratch off. Optimus Amazon Prime. I do not know about that one. Optimus Amazon Prime. Yeah, that... I found Evasion Mode Prime for $5 at Comic-Con. That's an easy buy. I'll use them in... Ugh. as a stand-in for my '07 Dark of the Moon shelf. Well, that's cool. Me, I tried with my collection putting like everything. Oh, got 100 views. Putting all my like BAYVERSE saga stuff all in one shelf, and I just hated how it looks. Like, my collection is all based on the movies, like what movie they're in, and I just can't stand to change that. But yeah, I will do a collection reveal when I get to 10,000 subs. Thank you. I mean, I think it looks pretty good. For now, anyways. It's gonna look a lot better when I actually get to working on it. How many of you guys out there are like stop motion animators? Like, you animate frequently? Because like, I just want to know, you know? I want to know if like I talk about stuff like that and like you guys understand what I'm saying, because I don't want to like alienate too many of you where it's like, yeah, what is bro yapping about? Me, but not frequently, just not too often. Yeah, I think that's like the general consensus with like Transformers fans, because I feel like almost everyone has tried at some point, but not a lot of people continue doing it. Because like it is like really time consuming, and it's like there is a skill gap. Like it takes a while to get good at it. Starting back up, well, good luck. Starting back up is always the worst, because like I always, like my animation quality always dips when I've like taken a break for like 3 months. I mostly animate action heavy scenes at 14 FPS, but more calm at 7 FPS. I'm sorry, guys. I'm in Poland. Nice. This is turning out pretty nice. Here's a comparison between him and Ratchet, because I know it's been a while since I showed him off. 52 minutes, so that's... Here's how he looks next to Ratchet. Gotta watch out for that paint. But yeah, here's Ratchet, here's Bumblebee. It's more accurate scale. Please don't fall over. I'm practicing, so I'm about where I used to be. Yeah, it always takes a couple practice animations. Yeah, here these two are. Out of these two, I'd still have to say Ratchet is my favorite one. Just really like what I've done with them. I like more choppy animation styles, as long as it's balanced with a smoother style. Yeah, I agree. I think shorter FPS animations have like more charm to them than like 30 FPS. Like it looks better when it's 30 FPS, but like the toyetic charm like really is there when it's like 12 FPS to like 18. You like that the new movies are actually are good. I like more choppy. I read that one. I had that Bumblebee. Cool. It's really good. I like this Bumblebee. I think this mold is pretty good. It's also like pretty finicky with the legs. Like they're really annoying to animate with, but when it's on a shelf, it's fine. So are you still working on your new project? Yeah. So I haven't started it yet, so I decided to change like the idea I was going for. It's going to be a what if video, but it's not solely Revenge of the Fallen anymore. It's going to cover like all the movies. There's a little bit of a hint of what it's going to be, but it will involve the Decepticons. They're going to be the main focus of this, and it's going to be a what if about every single movie. A lower FPS needs animated with a few scenes that have a higher FPS to like make fight scenes good, for example. Yeah. But yeah, that video that I was talking about yesterday, I will try to do at some point. I will try to make it, because it's just such a good video idea. I'm not going to throw it out there because I don't want it to get used yet. Not going to lie, I kind of like the older Camaro alt mode for Bumblebee better than the new version of the Camaro. I mean, the old Camaro looks a lot like bulkier and like a lot more like a muscle car than like the new one. The new one looks a lot more like a sports car, like the one they used in The Last Night, which I think is like 2016. I do kind of like TLK Bumblebee though. I can't decide if I like Dark of the Moon or TLK's design more. Kind of depends on the day. Yeah, I like where this is going though. It's starting to look a lot more like the movie. 79 people, so that's really awesome. I mean, like, before I started streaming like this, I got a lot less people. But I think it's just because it, like, shows up on the shorts feed, so it's a lot, like, easier to find. Because otherwise you gotta go to my channel and find it. Is the paint you're using now the same as Ratchet's paint? Yes, I think it is for the silver, yeah. So, how long have I been customizing? Like, it's gotta be like 3-ish years, probably. I prefer a 67 or a 77 Camaro because it gives off a more friendly feeling. Yeah, I agree with that. Like an old person who's still a child at heart. I like it because it's like, it shows like over time, because you see in the BAYVERSE, like Bumblebee is like a beast in the BAYVERSE. I really like how like it kind of shows like in the Camaro, he like, you can tell that he's gotten like stronger and he's like actually like able to fight. But yeah, it totally gives off a different vibe. I don't know what I want to do for the license plate. Bumblebee is old by human standards, yeah. But in Cybertronian standards, he's still a child. Yeah, I think he's like, in human years, I'd guess he's like 15, 16, 17, somewhere around there. Cater Sam Wiki. Oh, that's a tough question. It could go either way. Like, I like Cade, like how he becomes useful and like actually contributes. He does a lot more than Sam, but at the same time, like, I like how Sam, like, I like the progression with Sam, because you don't get any, like, character development with Cade, but, like, with Sam, you see a, like, big growth, and I like that about that. So I'd probably say Sam. Guys, I gotta go. Well, bye. Have fun with the rest of the stream. The bee looks sick so far. Thank you. Charlie Watson. I mean, for me, she's like the weakest protagonist out of all of them, but she's probably not. She gets development and whatever in her own movie, but that's probably because she was only in one movie, so you don't really get to care about her as much as like the other ones that you're kind of forced to see. It's like Cade, or Sam, whether you like it or not, you're forced to see him for 3 whole movies. So you kind of just accept that and learn to like, whatever. I don't know when the next stream is gonna be. I might do another one soon. It all just kind of depends, like, what's going on that day. Yeah, I'll try to get started on the next video sooner or later. She actually treats B in a nice demeanor. Yeah, I like that about Charlie. She's not, like, she doesn't get, like, you know, like, Cade and Sam are used for a lot of, like, comedy stuff, whatever. Like, the gigs and whatever. I didn't even paint that arm. Wow. You ever gonna start your own series? I did start a series a couple years ago, but you probably don't want to check it out. It was one of my first videos. Yeah, B was used for gags in his own film. I kind of like the childish nature of B, because like but now Mirage kind of has that going for him. So, I mean, B kind of got his spotlight stolen. So I think it'd be interesting if they like change up B. Kinda Yeah. But yeah, have I started my own series? I have. It was called Transformers Retaliation. I'm sure it's out there on my channel, but the first episodes are awful. Like, they're all bad. The only semi-watchable ones are, like, the last couple. Like, the last 4 are probably the only ones that I'd ever consider watching again. And even then, like, I think the last one is the only, like, decent one. It's just awful. It's bad. You don't even want to see it. Like, it's got like every stereotype for Transformers stop motion series there ever was. Like, it's just another nothing series. And that's probably why it didn't do good, and I just slowly gave up on it. And I'm happy I did, because, like, see where I am now. Like, I never would have got here with Retaliation. Like, stop motion series, like, you can't really, I don't know, it depends. Like, they're either a hit or a miss. They either do terrible or they do amazing. It just depends how you set it up and do it. Bee's character in Rise of the Beast is basically his character in AOE. Yeah, I'd agree with that. I wish we got more connections in Rise of the Beast with Bumblebee. Because it was just like one mention of Charlie and that was it. I don't really like Mirage in Rise of the Beast that much, honestly. He truly makes corny or flat out sex jokes. I feel actual emotion in Bee's one and only gag scene in Rise of the Beast. Yeah, I feel like Bumblebee was handled better than Mirage, but I kind of liked Mirage, like how he was like annoying, but like he, in the moments where it mattered at the end, he became like a little less, like he got annoying at sometimes, sure, but like overall I'd say he was decent. Not my favorite character from the movie for sure, but I'd have to give it to Bumblebee. Does What If Ratchet Survived count as one of my own series? Technically, yes. Technically. I mean, you could count it as a series. But yeah. Roger's cool. I'm happy making him the new Bumblebee. I don't know how I feel about Mirage taking Bumblebee's spot, because like he is just kind of Bumblebee but like more in your face and more annoying at sometimes, but I also like that he's there and he's kind of like he's an outlier between, like, because all the other Autobots are kind of the same personality. But yeah, I feel like Mirage could have been handled better, but what we need is a new kids mascot. Yeah, that's what I agree with too. It's just they needed to throw something in there. I mean, it's good that they're switching Bumblebee out because he's been the mascot for way too long. I like Bumblebee when he's not the mascot. Like, I truly do like what they did with Bumblebee in the BAYVERSE, but I just feel like he had way too much screen time. Like, he could have definitely been dialed back to give, like, the other characters some more screen time. But, like, I'm still gonna say it though. BAYVERSE, one of its issues, I don't like how Optimus Prime was the only one who ever did anything. Like at the end, like he'd always kill the main villain. He'd always be the one with the most kills in every movie. He'd always do everything. Like I feel like we should have had more Autobots that did something. Like Bumblebee, I feel like they should have made him, like in the last night, it was a perfect moment. They could have killed off Optimus, honestly, and just like had Bumblebee be the new leader. Because the whole, like, Nemesis Prime cop-out thing was kind of stupid. Well, basically, everyone in the Rise of the Beast. Oh, that I think about it, yeah. Prowler, Sideswipe had been replaced, and Rise of the Beast. Yeah, I mean, what they're doing now, it probably would have been Prowl out of all of them, but I like how they kept Mirage in there, because without Bumblebee, it's like there's a void that needs to be filled when Bumblebee isn't there, because all the other ones are just, like, all serious and whatever, and like, you know, whatever. I feel like the G1 style Hound would be interesting Bumblebee replacement, maybe, but I'm gonna be honest, I like TLK and AOE Hound. Like, hot take here, but I like him more than Ironhide. I know that's a terrible take, I know it's awful, but I do appreciate Hound more than Ironhide. I know he's bootleg off-brand Ironhide, I know that, I know, like, whatever. I'm gonna get hate comments for that, but yeah, I like what they did with Hound. I like how he was like Ironhide, but like You know, he was like the cool uncle, you know, whatever. I liked Hound in the Bayverse, so I thought he was handled well. I like the change up. Yeah, I still like Ironhide. Like, don't get me wrong, I love Ironhide. Ironhide's one of the best characters in the Bayverse, but I just like Hound more. He had more personality, and it was cool, but Ironhide just didn't get enough screen time to like really show his personality by himself. So that's why I like Hound more, because he, like, in AoE, he got a lot of scenes where, like, you got to know the character a little bit. And you got a feel of, like, what he was like. Yeah, but Hound did have more of a character. Yeah, I don't know what to do now. Kind of forgetting that I'm even painting. Will I continue retaliation? No. No. It's so messed up. Like, right now, it's so terribly mishandled that, like, it's unfixable. There's no way to, what's it called? Is it recon, maybe? I don't know, but, you know, fix it. Ironhide and the Bayverse can pretty much be summarized as me like gun, me angry, me turn into pickup truck. He was awesome, though. It was cool. AoE did a lot of things right, especially with getting to know the Autobots. Yeah, that's one of the things that AoE did right, was like the Autobots. Is you did actually get a feel of what they were like, a lot more than, like, because they were in 2 movies, and like in AoE especially, you got to actually like see them enough. Why won't I continue retaliation? Because it's like so badly messed up. There's so many plot holes, so many wrong things with it that like the story makes 0 sense. It's just bad overall. It's a terrible series. I'm not gonna delete it, but you know, should I post an animation process for my stop motion? I mean, I think it would be cool if you did that. It's just extra content to get out there, and it's just interesting to see people's processes. If you guys saw my process, you'd be like, wow, this is terrible. I don't even storyboard my stuff. I'm at work or something, and then I'm just thinking about it because I'm bored, and I'm like, you know, it'd be cool if this happened. And then I think about it for a month, and then slowly it comes together. What happened to Bumblebee? I don't know, you got it customized. It could be used to fuel the second channel, since that's what it's for. Yeah. I think my second channel, I'm gonna try to, like, revive. Do I have Optimus Prime? I have way too many of them. Here's number 1. I do like these live streams, though, because I think it's, like, reaching a new audience that I don't normally reach. Because, like, there's so many, I don't know. It's just easier to come across my stuff when I do this. And, like, the last one got crazy amounts of views. In my second channel to separate my films content from the normal game content. Well, yeah. I might do like gaming live streams or something if you guys like really want to see it. I'm thinking about it. Like maybe do my own like Minecraft world or something, because that's easy to talk over. I don't know. It'd just be a neat idea. Is that Dark of the Moon bee? It's Revenge of the Fallen bee. My Dark of the Moon one's upstairs. He's just looking like this right now. Do I watch Panda Jack Productions? Yes. He was my inspiration from the start, actually. Like, how many years ago? Whenever Remastered came out, that was my inspiration to start and make my first awful stop motions that sadly are lost media now. Is Revenge of the Fallen Studio series? Yes, it is the Revenge of the Fallen Studio series. Wait, first one. Answer your question. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. everyone out there who hasn't subscribed, I'd appreciate it if you subscribe. He was 14 at the time. Well, that's cool. I guess that makes sense because I think he's like, what, like 18 or 19 now. But yeah, he was my inspiration behind all of this. Like, the channel only started because of him. Those old videos are still like some of my favorite videos ever. Just sub. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it, guys. Just gonna try out the features here real quick. What if I do this? Is that an ad break? No, it's a highlight. Okay, I'm really confused. I've never started this, so I'm just like trying stuff out. Serve it to it like that. Yeah. Oh, it's just really confusing to make this, dude. Bayverse customs are always the hardest ones to make, but in my opinion, they always look the best. But yeah. Well, I think I've spent a decent amount of time on Bumblebee, so I'm going to let this guy dry. So here he is right now. Probably come back to him later. But yeah, for right now, he's just going to be silver. Did I get that spot? Hold up. I'm going to make sure I got everything before I might want to get this. Do you remember Retaliation 12 being my favorite videos? Retaliation 12 was a long time ago, so sorry if I don't remember that. I try to forget about the early days of my YouTube channels. They're just not great. Yikes. Like, yeah. My old channel it's an abomination, but it's my abomination. I kind of miss those days because I was posting like every day. It was really fun. But yeah, I've grown a lot since then, like in my YouTube journey. Bumblebee looks sick. Thank you. My phone might die pretty soon. Let's see. Is there a good way to do this? Okay, that works. That works. I'll be right back. I just gotta find a charger. Alright. Should be good to go now. My holy grail is TLK Optimus Prime. The Voyager one or the Leader one? Because I haven't had the Leader one, but the Voyager one is pretty good. It's like pretty amazing for what it is. It is a shell former there. Shell former. Do I have Studio Series Sunstreaker? Yes, because I have currently been buying like every Studio Series that's been coming out, so the only Bumblebee figure that I'm missing, I think, is Cliff Jumper, and there's no way to find that. Do you watch Crooked Window Studios? Because he's my inspiration. I did back in the day. He hasn't been posting much, but whenever he does, I always make sure to check his stuff out. He's pretty good. Is he good? Sunstreaker he's decent. I've transformed him a couple times, but he's pretty plain. Like, if you don't customize him, he looks really plain. I gotta do that sometime. He's decent. I'd give him a maybe 7.5 out of 10. He's a decently bulky deluxe class. Like, I think you're getting your value for your money out of him, but I wouldn't pay like over that. Soundwave superior, Starscream inferior. Yes. Just let me get my Soundwave real quick. There we go. There's Jolt on the floor. Here's Starscream. He can't even stand up. Look at Soundwave. Okay, he doesn't stand up either, but TF Prime, Optimus Prime, sadly not. He probably is one of my holy grails though. But yeah, Soundwave superior, Starscream inferior. Whack. Dead. Alright. I think I want to get to working on Starscream now, because I've kind of been ignoring him like the whole stream. It's really hard to find a picture of this guy that actually like kind of works for customizing. This one's alright, I guess. Yeah, alright. So yeah, I might just make him gray. Screw it, I'm just gonna paint him gray. We'll see how this works out. Will you weather the car, specifically like dirty up the exhaust of the car bots? The car bots I like to keep clean. Like all the Autobots I like keeping clean. And like some of the Decepticons like Soundwave and the whatever. Because I like the look of like a cleaner vehicle. But when it comes to like Megatron or something like that, like where the vehicle's all like battered up. Or like Brawl, because he's a tank, so he's obviously all scuffed up. But yeah. TFP Soundwave from APC Toys. That's cool. Alright, so I'm gonna try painting over this and see if it works. It looks decent. Looks alright. Probably would be easier to turn this guy into a jet and then do it. So I'll just do that off camera real quick. You get to look at Optimus Prime again. How about Jolt too? Can't get him to stand. Can you show Optimus Prime from the last night? He's upstairs right now, so maybe in another stream. Actually, he might be downstairs. I guess I could show him real quick. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back, and here is TLK Optimus Prime, my custom version, so... yeah. Well, I hope you guys like these streams, because I'm going to try to keep doing them, but I can't make any guarantees. Most underrated Optimus design, I agree. I think the TLK design is pretty decent. It's not my favorite, but I'd agree with, like, it's underrated. Retaliation is not that bad. I don't know about that. Can you show Optimus from TF5? Yeah, he's right there. Yeah. So I guess I'm just gonna transform this Starscream and start painting him up. Transformers Prime or Cyberverse, easily Prime. What stop motions made my channel popular? Probably the recreations. The recreations are a great way to start off your channel because it like reaches a wide audience. The Decepticons were the good guys in the beginning, maybe. Oh, what's my most underrated Optimus design? I don't know. Hey, Transformers nerds, stop motions. Sorry for butchering your name. Welcome back to the stream. I'm struggling with the timing things. So recreations are hard. Yeah, recreations have like, they're difficult when you first try them out. You'll get used to it over time though. But you just gotta like be okay with like slowing it down, because a lot of times recreations get way too fast. Like people make them way too fast and then they just have to like slow down the frames and it just doesn't look as good. So it's always better to take more pictures than you need than not enough. I still got paint on Starscream's hand. Yeah, 110 is a lot of people. Thank you, guys. Is it just me, or is customizing getting too expensive? Maybe. I don't know. I just customize stuff I already own. I don't really go out of my way to buy something to customize it. I'm in the process of fixing my sleep schedule, guys. Good luck. Mine's a mess. It's kind of hard to remember how to transform this guy. Here's how I am right now. Do I want SS86 Prime? I'm gonna pass on him. I like G1, but not enough to spend $90 on an Optimus Prime that I basically already have. Yeah, I'm kind of struggling with this. He looks in pain. They're all in pain. Stuff like paints, brushes, clear coats are getting expensive, or is it just me? Maybe. I don't know. I haven't really bought anything like that in a while, so maybe. Gotta feed my snake. I have no idea how much longer I'm gonna go on the stream. Right now I'm at 81 minutes, so I could keep going. I might go for like 100 minutes and then maybe call it quits after that, but I don't know. Retaliation or what if easily, because retaliation is not good. Not great. How did I get into Transformers? For me, I've kind of been a lifelong fan, so I can't really give like an exact answer. But I think it's because like some of my relatives, like uncles and stuff, kind of liked it when they were younger. So I was kind of exposed to it. You didn't buy stuff to customize, and how do you customize? To customize, you need to buy the uncustomized. Therefore, technically, sure. What I meant was, I don't like, whatever, just buy, let's just say, a Starscream just to make a Skywarp. Do I like Gen Select? I think it's a neat idea, but I don't buy it that often because it's always just such obscure characters that I just don't even care enough to buy them. Yeah. Do you like New Divide? Yeah, I mean, recently I've become a little too much of a Linkin Park fan. Just that phase that always comes around every year. Alright, so he's basically in jet mode now. Just gotta line up the panels. As you could probably tell, Soundwave is my favorite character. Oh, I thought it was Shockwave. Yeah, Soundwave's one of my favorite Decepticons, too. I like Shockwave slightly more, though. I do want to come back to this Optimus Prime, though. I think I could do him better. Because that was already, like, years ago when I did him. Yeah. Alright, time to get started on this. I think it'll work out alright. Do I like New Divide? Yep. My favorite's generic Optimus. Yeah, I mean, he's good. He's definitely one of my favorites. I've got a pretty generic taste, too. How do I get silver on? How do you get your silver on Apple Music? I hope they bring him back in the new movie universe. Yeah. Yeah, it's not a crazy difference in color here, but it will make it look better at the end. It might take a couple layers though. How do you get on your server Optimus Prime? I don't know. Here, I'm gonna start a poll real quick because I just found out I could do this. Neat. Because I want to know the numbers on this. Because I asked this last time, but I didn't like start a poll. But yeah, I just like to know because I don't think I've seen a poll like this before. But yeah, just wondering, like, do you customize your Transformers? Because I know there's purists out there that hate doing it, and I know there's people that, like, refuse to not customize stuff. Just want to know what the audience is. Yeah, I'm liking how this is turning out. It doesn't really do much, like, overall, but, like, you can definitely tell a difference if I showed, like, before and after. Because it makes them a lot less plain. Like I said yesterday, I don't customize out of fear. Yeah, I totally get that. Oh, most of you guys are customizers, sorry. But yeah, if you guys could vote in the poll, I'd appreciate it. I mean, I could also start, like, maybe a customizing channel, but then again, that could be what That Big Geek 2 is. So I don't do anything with that. Here's another question I'd want to know, like, what's your, guys' favorite movie? I mainly join your streams to chill and watch customizing. Yeah, I mean, I like what I'm doing. Like, I wish, like, more YouTubers would do this. Like, live streaming is just fun to watch, you know? Gives you something to do, I guess. Age of Extinction. Do you have Legacy Skyquake? Yes, I do. I don't like him, though. I feel like he's not worth the leader class. If he was Voyager class price, I'd probably say he's okay then. My favorite movie is TFP Beast Hunters. Yeah, I mean, if you count those, yeah, sure. I think I watched that when it first came out, and it was, like, my favorite thing ever for, like, a year. Live action, the Bumblebee. Who's your guys' favorite, like, YouTuber in the whole Transformers space, I guess? Like, other than me, if it's me, because, you know, if it's me, just say someone else. Skyquake isn't a bad figure, I'd say, but, like, he's got some issues that make me not like him as much. Like, on a shelf, he's fine, but for animating, he kind of sucks. Favorite YouTuber, Panda Jack Productions. Yeah, maybe. That might be mine. Prime versus Prime. Panda Jack or D-Bart. Yeah, Panda Jack is my inspiration, I guess. I think I still kind of take inspiration from him, like, even now. Like, with my fight scenes, because, like, his... I don't know. Theory miss. Yes. That toy guy. LC Blaze 18 also customizes and patent jack. Yep. Yeah, I kind of try to watch, like, other people's, like, streams and whatever, but, yeah. It's just really fun to, like, kind of connect with the community. I think I took inspiration from you for the draft of Season 1, Episode 1 of my series. Huh. Might have to check that out. I remember when he used to be called Trans Theories, yeah. I mean... Yeah, it's probably better that he changed the name, though. I totally get why he changed the name. It's a little, like, confusing when you ask someone to watch Trans Theories for the first time and they have no idea what they're talking about. MP Cons, yeah. I'm afraid to do stop motion. Yeah, I mean, I get it. It's tough and annoying to do. I've been waiting for 4 years now, so it's not coming out anytime soon. Ooh. Yeah, development hell. Always my favorite part of stop motion. Like, if you guys remember when I was teasing, yeah, I watch MP Cons. When I was teasing, Transformers Invasion, I did actually get 3 parts of that done. Well, not done. Like, the animation was done. The, voice acting, whatever, was not done. But they were pretty close to being done, though. But, yeah, I just canceled it because I, like, lost passion in doing it. And overall, I just feel like it was good, but, like, it didn't seem like it was worth the effort, and I didn't know what I was doing. Do I have 09 SS Thundercracker? Yes, I do, and I like that figure. I have the Nitro Zeus, too, and I'd have to say that mold is pretty decent. Episode 1 took me so much effort to figure out the story. Yeah, story is always the most annoying thing to do, because, like, once you have the animation down, you can kind of just do it. For me, because I don't storyboard or whatever, it's impossible to come up with a story that's decent and whatever. Yeah, I do know what Among Us is. I wish I didn't. It ended up becoming a rescue mission. Do I like Transformers Annihilation? Yeah, I do. I think it's... I'm kind of a little blinded by nostalgia, though, so I do like Remastered more. I know it's not better, but I just like Remastered more, because that's, like, what inspired me, I guess. Yeah, I think these are the last 2 customs I'm going to do before I work on the next video. What do I think about SS86 Prime? It looks good, but, like, for me it's going to be a pass because I already have the Earthrise. Not going to lie, Grinder is my favorite Studio Series figure. Bumblebee movie Soundwave is up there as well. Yeah, Bumblebee movie Soundwave is pretty decent, but his articulation's a little weird to animate with. I gotta leave soon, so see ya. Thank you, Red Scar, for watching, like, basically for the whole time. What do I think about Studio Series 86 Prime? It's decent, but not my thing. Do you do toy reviews? No, I don't. I don't want to do them. I used to do them on the old channel, like, kind of, sort of toy reviews, but yeah, no. I think it's too cheap of content. It's, like, not quality enough, and I genuinely don't think, like, I'd add anything new. So, for me, I feel like it'd be a waste of time if I did it. Plus, like, I'd get figures, like, 10 weeks after they've already been out, and, like, by that time, no one cares. What do I think of Grinder? I think he's pretty good. I like Blackout more only because of the like, the paintwork and the color, whatever. But Grinder's good. Grinder's good for sure. He's got better hands than whatever. I wish for the anniversary, 15th anniversary Decepticon multi-pack, they used Grinder and just repainted him into Blackout so he'd have those better hands. I'm doing a Bumblebee movie Souls Prime custom. Should get SS86 Prime. Honestly, I can get that. Give Earthrise, but it scales better with figures and is almost perfect, but it's what you think. I mean, it looks good. It looks like it's really good, but at the same time, I just don't care enough about G1 to get it. Like, I love G1. I grew up with it, kind of, watching, like, reruns. But, yeah, I feel like my Earthrise, I customized it decently enough that it looks decent enough. I like 86 Prime more, but, like, I just don't want to spend $90 on it. What's the best studio series of Ratchet? 2007 or Dark of the Moon? I only own 2007, but I made a custom out of 2007, my duplicate, into Dark of the Moon. But without customizing, I'd say Dark of the Moon, and with customizing, probably still Dark of the Moon, but it's close. What about Lockdown? What do I think about Lockdown? I have a hot take. None of you guys want to hear what I think about Lockdown. Let's just say it's not good. If you want to hear me ranting about Lockdown, check out the last stream I made. By the way, I know I said last time, in the last stream that I would link the Discord, and I forgot to do that. So in this stream, if you still want to join my Discord, I will link it down below after the stream is over, so you guys can check that out if you want to, because that's where I'm going to be doing like voice acting auditions whenever I get around to doing it. Yeah, I guess you're right, $90 isn't insane. The only reason I'm getting it is for the G1 accuracy, and I'm a sucker for accuracy. Yeah, I agree. If you don't have Earthrise, or like you just really love G1 Optimus Prime, I'd get it. It looks like really good, but for me, I mean, if they did a slightly better Bayverse one, I'd totally buy it, because I'm a little bit biased towards Bayverse. But yeah. I'm really liking how this is turning out. Like, you can tell it's definitely different from where it started. I don't like G1 cartoon, but I like the reboot G1 Bumblebee movie. Yeah, I mean, if you didn't, like, really grow up watching G1, it's probably hard to get into, because it is a little bit dated. But it's still good. Like, if you kind of, like, grew up or had an attachment, it's definitely still something that I'd consider watching. But do I have Studio Series Galvatron? Yeah, I do, and I think he's pretty good. Hey, Megatron Studios, welcome to the stream. I think that's all I can do for jet mode, because I think everything else is all like robot mode stuff. But yeah, if you guys want to see more of these streams, I'll try to put them out, because even I like rewatching them. It's just really fun, I guess. I don't know. Beast Wars is top 5. Changed my mind. For me personally, it's not. But, I mean, I get it. I get why people like Beast Wars. It's just not my thing. They need to make more KSI Studio Series. Yeah, I totally agree with that. I've been wanting KSI, like, tracks and stuff for, like, a long time. They totally need to start doing that. Or just, like, re-release the KSI Sentry. I own one of them, but I wish I got more of them when I did, because there's just so many different colors of them. I love Bayverse. I have the Dark Moon SS Prime with the trailer. Great figure, but the front does not tab in. RIP. Nothing much. I'm planning to move to Missouri pretty soon. Nice. Oh, I'm also doing an AOE sequel. Well, that's cool. I'd like to check that out. If I remember anyways. Hopefully I don't forget. I would love Hasbro to remake the Bayverse mold, because in my opinion both suck. I agree with that. The robot mode is pretty good, but it could be better. Like these parts right here, the I can't think today. I can't remember what these are, but if they were a separate piece, like on a ball joint, it would be a lot better. The truck mode is where this suffers the most, though. The cab just seems way too small. When's my next video? Whenever I get it done. It could be 3 weeks from now. I'd probably expect it to be like 3 weeks from now, because it does just take time to make these original ones, because you got to come up with the story and other things. Oh boy. It's also based off of Drift and Bludgeon. Well, that's nice. Are you going for a dirty look on Screamer there? Kind of. I kind of, at first I wasn't going to make it this dirty, but I kind of like where this is going, because it kind of looks like the rough, how do you say that? ROTF, leader class Starscream. I kind of like that look, because he's a lot more silver. How to do stop motion. I could give tips, but like at the same time, there's some tutorials out there, because I might make a tutorial at some time. But for tips, I recommend checking out like the lazy eyebrow and his like Transformers stop motion tutorials, and just stop motion in general, because they really helped me like get an understanding of what I have to do. Yeah. I'll probably keep going for another 10-ish, 15-ish minutes, maybe. I feel like the BAYVERSE Prime is a curse. Both modes are not that great, and one does not have the tab in. I bought NPM 4 Prime, and guess what? I hate to handle it as much. QC issues. Yeah. Another thing about this Prime mold is the feet. Like, I don't know why, but like on the first version of the Studio Series, they had it where this right here could like fold down over the wheel, like how it did in the movies, and I don't know why they got rid of that. Screamer looks more accurate. That's kind of what I'm going with, I think, because like my customs, I try my best to go for accuracy over anything else. I'm gonna be honest, Bumblebee movie Shockwave is one of the best in Studio Series. It's pretty good. I'd have to agree, it's pretty good. When did I start YouTube? Probably like 4 years ago. Maybe. I'm getting the SS Bumblebee movie Shockwave on Friday. Well, that's nice. It's pretty good. Yeah. I guess this is all I can do for the jet mode, though. I think I got practically everything. Yeah, that's... I guess I just gotta let it sit and dry for a little bit. Then we'll see where it is in a couple minutes. I might do another stream tomorrow, just to get these customs done. And I mean, like, it's free watch hours if I do this, because I customize these, like, whether you guys are watching or not. But, like, it's just more fun when you guys are watching. It's less boring, I guess. I can do stop motion, but I don't know how to do talking scenes, adding movement as well. Yeah, stop motion is a skill that all comes with time. Transformers Fall of Cybertron game is coming back. Fall of Cybertron games are coming back, I think. Right? Yeah. Maybe. They might be. I pre-ordered 86 Prime. Yeah, how is it sold out? You could check the GameStop website. It's jeez. It's always on the GameStop website. Like, everything's always on the GameStop website. It never sells out over there for some reason. Hello, Transformers Lord. Welcome to the stream. Hey, Coin Studios. Welcome to the stream. It's still in stock there. It might be. Oh, Big Bad Toy Store. Yeah, it might be. It's sold out in GameStop. That's impressive. That's, like, honestly impressive. Because, like, nothing sells out at GameStop. Like, Bumblebee movie Megatron was there for, like, a month. So I gotta go and make a bracelet. Because he's moving to Missouri. I was gonna get one of my grails, but I lost the bid. Oh, that sucks. Do you possibly have the Top Gun X Transformers jet, dude? No, I was thinking about getting it like a month ago. How am I doing? Great, I guess. Tired, but great. I can't find SS86 Prime on Amazon. Yeah, normally I think you just can't find stuff on Amazon when it sells out. Like, I don't think they even put it on the website unless you, like, specifically, like, look for the exact item name. Well, good luck finding it, though. Honestly, you might be better off, like, just looking for a place in a store or something. So Prime versus... Oh, TFW 2005. Maybe. Start to watch your vids. Thank you. I gotta get a Transformer figure, a cheap one, since I have a little bit of money on my Amazon card. Well, good luck. I think some cheap ones right now are, like, the $10 ones, like, I think Sideways is pretty cheap right now. Studio Series Sideways. Studio Series 86 RC is pretty cheap. All of the Transformers that were in, like, two packs, like the Walmart 2-packs that came out, like, 6 months ago, they're always, like, $10. I have a custom Dark of the Moon, Soundwave custom. Awesome. Yeah, guys, well, I'll end the stream at, like, maybe in 8 minutes. I'll go for 8 more minutes. Well, actually, I'm close to 110. That would be a great time to shoot for, I think. Because I'm not going to get anything else done with this guy. Well, thanks for coming to the stream, guys. Can someone tell me why Revenge of the Fallen or Dark of the Moon Lugnut is $300? No, I can't. I can't. I'd love to get that figure, but it's way too expensive. I'm not forking out that amount of money for a Voyager. But, yeah. Almost 2 hours. I think my longest stream was like 2.5 hours. That was a crazy long stream. Oh, you actually have Dark of the Moon Lugnut? That's pretty cool. I know for a lot of people that's like a holy grail. Oh. He's mid. Oh no. Yeah, you might get some hate for that. Good luck. I know a lot of people love that figure. I mean, for $300, I'm sure he's terrible, but for, like, Voyager class price, he might be good. I don't know. Well, looks like I'll end the stream in 1 minute now. So, one last look at all the customs we got going on here. Here we have Jolt, who's on the floor, not standing. There he is. If you want to see Jolt, here, I'll just take it off. Here we have Jolt. What's my favorite figure? Probably maybe a Devastator. Maybe Studio Series 86 Grimlock, something around those lines. Here's Jolt. All of his Joltness. Here's Optimus Prime. Here's Starscream. Not done. Here's Bumblebee. Yikes. I don't know. They're starting to come together a little bit. There's Bumblebee. Transformers. Here is Ratchet. There he is. Glad I found your channel, dude. Thank you. Thank you for watching the stream, guys. I actually, like, really appreciate it. Here's Revenge of the Fallen Soundwave. What is your opinion on 86 Prime? It's okay. Not for me. I'm not gonna get it, but it looks pretty good. Yep, thank you guys for the stream. Here is Studio Series Megatron right now. That's what he's looking like. Here's Night Prime. He hasn't changed for like 2 years. Signing off. Bye. Well, thank you guys for watching. Here's the Fallen right here. And as always, guys, thank you for watching the stream. I'll catch you in a later one, hopefully. I'll try to make another one soon, and if you want to join the Discord, I'll link it below. So, good night, guys. Have a great day tomorrow, today, whatever it is for you. Bye.